I feel
Hello.
obliged to point out that current affairs surrounding Madame Carlyle are of a delicate nature.
Yeah, she just faked her
You
own
may
death.
be familiar with the recent announcement of her death. You will probably learn that a staged funeral is scheduled to take place tomorrow. Madame's children were not informed until this morning that their mother was in fact not dead at all.
Hey, how
So
you doing?
please bear with them if they seem affected by the rather unusual situation. I trust I do not need to remind you that there will be consequences if word gets out that Madame Carlyle is still alive.
I'll consider her dead when I leave.
Yes, of course, Fernsby.
Before you inspect the crime scene, I will tell you this. The case concerns the death of Mr. Zachary, Madame Carlyle's younger brother.
We
He was
use the
found
word
dead in his
younger
bed this
liberally
morning.
there.
The door was locked from the inside, and a suicide letter was found in his room. However, Madame Carlyle suspects foul play and will not accept that he took his own life. I've prepared some information for you, so please do come and see me when you've finished your investigation of the crime scene. This is Mr. Zachary's
Understood.
to my right.
A locked room murder mystery, 47. I trust you'll get to the bottom of this.
Of course.
Why don't you use
Diana.
your camera to scan the dead body, 47?
Throat markings indicate a rare, short-lived plant poison killed him. Spread shows time of death at around 10 o'clock last night.
You do know your poisons, 47.
I know most about every way to kill someone. Not in real life, in the game. My character. Hey, a knife. That could come in useful. Zachary's suicide note.
Zachary's suicide note. Also, a sample of handwriting. It could be relevant to compare to other samples to establish its authenticity.
Hey, there's a guard out here. What are you doing? Nope, there's a closet right there. Okay. Now we have a bodyguard disguise if we need one. I just did that so the disguise symbol's there. Anyway. I know what's on the computer. He was ordering new shoes. Well, looking at new shoes to order.
Zachary was shopping for new Wellingtons last night.
Boots,
Not exactly
I guess.
what you would expect from someone suicidal.
No, not really. Also, break this open. Alright, need to use pistol. Alright, apparently can't do that, so we're gonna have to find a crowbar later. Secret bookshelf with the door.
A hidden door.
It's a secret passage. This could explain how the door was locked from the inside. A photocopy of the floor plans. Somebody's been researching the secret ins and outs of Thornbridge Manor. I believe you've done a thorough search of the crime scene, 47. Maybe it's time to see the butler. I'm curious about the information he's prepared for you.
As am I, Diana. I'm going to see Fernsby. Fernsby! Yes, I have finished my
Mr.
investigation
Fernsby,
of the room.
I'm done with the crime scene.
Did you establish a time of death?
Zachary died around 10 o'clock last night.
Well, that means the staff were off duty. And Madame Carlyle and her security didn't arrive until this morning. That leaves Madam's family and myself as the only persons here when he died. And before you ask, no, I do not have an alibi. I was alone in my office at the time of death. Here's the material that I prepared for you. It's a list of the possible suspects and their quarters. Hopefully that will help you keep track of your findings. Please come and see me when you've solved the case, and I will take you to Madame Carlyle.
Do I have to have evidence?
This is very useful information, 47. So how does one solve a murder mystery, 47? Motive, means, and opportunity, I believe. May I suggest you ask the suspects for alibis? Or perhaps you prefer searching the manor for clues first?
I bet you're a great dancer.
I don't like dancing.
What about
You're a weirdo,
restaurants?
Patrick.
You like food? I know some great places. You should come visit. I'll take you some.
I don't. I'll take a picture of him being
Really
creepy.
nice. Spend a few bucks. A girl like you deserves that.
I don't know. I think
Patrick
Patrick
Carlyle,
is giving you a really
can
hard
you tell
time.
me where
you
you
deserve
were
better than
yesterday
that, Lawrence.
evening?
Shit, it's that sneaky butler, isn't it? He ratted me out. Elaine, give us some privacy, would you?
Yes, give us some privacy.
Don't tell Mother, okay? She's really tense these days, and the last thing I need is more hassle. I took that pretty blonde, Rosie, for an evening stroll. I mean, how the
Yes,
fuck am
I know
expected
who
to
you're
cope
talking
for an
about.
entire weekend in this shithole? I'm bored out of my mind. So, is that it?
What did you think of Zachary?
Creepy as hell. No ambition. Imagine deciding to live in a museum. You know, Father says Zachary and Alexia used to be two of a kind. He had a great future ahead of him. Then suddenly, he just gave up everything. What an idiot. Thank God Daddy chose looks and brains over pedigree when he married Mummy. I don't have to worry about the inbreeding so customary in these circles. If that's all, I think I'll get back to my slow death.
Did you see anything suspicious last night?
No. I reckon Zachary topped himself. I know I would have. Or perhaps Mr. Fernsby. I don't like him. He could have done it.
Are you saying the butler did it? Are you implying that, Patrick? You weren't very subtle in your implication.
Gregory Carlyle, can you tell me where you were yesterday evening?
Well, you're wondering about my alibi, Mr. Detective. Well, I left Thornbridge around 8:30 for a pint with Edward. I wish I hadn't. Quiz night at the inn. On the other hand, staying here with Zachary, my obnoxious sister, and the wife sporting another one of her headaches would have been a fate worse than death.
Why did you put headaches
Short
in
of it,
quotes?
Zachary was very much alive when we left. I stayed for the last shout, and I was back here just before midnight. Anything else you want to pry from my...
Tell me about Zachary.
Zach? Huh. Such a sad old sod. A bit heavy on the bottle, but who could blame him? Only company he had was his rare plants. And Mother, who travels more than she stays here. Honestly, I can't say which is the bigger bore. He's better off dead. Is that all?
Anything else you'd like to tell me?
Nothing, really. I'm just enjoying the show. Our perfect mother obviously fucked up, didn't she? Faking
Yeah.
her own death. You know, she's explained nothing to us. I think she's scared to own up to her own mistake.
It was not a good idea. I'll tell you that.
Emmer Carlyle, can you tell me where you were yesterday evening?
Surely I'm not a suspect.
I need to account for everyone.
Well, I spent the evening with my family, but I got an awful migraine and had to take to bed. Everyone can attest to that. I believe I went up when the boys sat down for a drink around 8 o'clock. Is that all?
How did you feel about Zachary?
I might as well be honest. His presence was always awkward. But how do you have a meaningful conversation with a man who only cares about plants? In my
I don't know,
opinion,
talk about
Alexa
plants?
bears some responsibility for how this ended. She supported his self-limiting behavior by letting him live here. Anything else you want to know?
Have you noticed anything else out of the ordinary?
Nothing special comes to mind. Except, perhaps, I did get a feeling that Zachary was depressed, not just sad. I suppose he realized that he had no one with Alexa gone. Even Alexa must feel the pangs of guilt over that one, letting him believe she was dead. Then again, guilt isn't her strong suit.
No, it's not.
I could listen all day. He pours emotion.
I'll just wait over here. Ooh, statuette.
Hello.
Hello, sir. I have a gun. I'll stand over here, Eddie. Ah, there you are.
Professor Edward Carlyle. Can you
He's a
tell me your
professor.
whereabouts for last night?
Oh, yes, this dreadful business with Zachary. I stay at the local inn. You see, I prefer not to spend the night here at Thornbridge Manor. My brother Gregory came along for a nightcap. He'll never admit it, but I think he understands that I find this whole thing upsetting and wanted to provide some comfort. I believe we went to the Stag's Head around 8:30. If that's all?
Can you tell me about Zachary's behavior last night?
I certainly didn't expect him to commit suicide. Sure, he was upset by Mother's supposed death. We all were. But he seemed more engaged than usual. You should ask Rebecca. They had a long talk. Did you know that he hadn't left Thornbridge Manor in nearly 50 years? His plants, Mother, and the staff, all the company he had. Anything else I can do?
Did you notice anything else out of the ordinary?
You mean apart from the fact that we came here to bury our mother and she shows up alive and kicking? Zachary found dead in his bed this morning? Or perhaps that the planned funeral is still taking place and I have to do the eulogy? And Mother will surely have a strong opinion on it afterwards. I can't breathe. Excuse me.
I'm sorry, man. Yeah, we can't exactly question him. Wait, there's another clue? After we interrogate Rebecca, I guess we'll go investigate his room again.
What Emma did when she arrived.
What is it now?
Well, yeah, I might want to not have that. But I will pick up the suitcase. Ooh, a bar of soap. Banana.
She's not right in her head. Why would she do that? He died almost 50 years ago. Oh, thank God Madame Carlyle is still alive.
Don't worry, pal. She won't be for long. So, gotta go find Rebecca. Well, I suppose I should search the rooms, too. So, I'll go up to Zachary's room and see if I can find Rebecca. Is her name, right? Yeah. Yeah, it doesn't say where she is. Okay.
That is the door to Rebecca's room.
This is a bathroom. I assume you're talking about this door?
I can see from the log that Rebecca was in a conference call from 9 p.m. to midnight last night.
I mean, that's a decent alibi.
sorry. Don't kill the messenger, Alexa.
Shouldn't go in there. There are 2 clues in here. Okay. What else? Isn't there like a shoe over here or something?
Morgan, Yates, and Cohn. I need to get a listing of...
Could you be anyone?
Aaron, would you...
I could, yeah.
Yes, I'm still here. It doesn't exist. What do you mean it doesn't exist? Right. I'll double check and get back to you.
You can't do a proper investigation without committing a few crimes.
This all confirms that Arthur Edwards stole everything from Madame Carlyle. Perhaps you should let her know how bad it is, 47.
Oh yeah, I'm dumb. What am I looking for here? There's even a little marker over here. Oh, that. So that means Rebecca is probably innocent. Nothing in there. Am I allowed through here, Tom? Yeah? Okay.
Oh, Zach. At least you never got to learn that the horrible thing we did was for nothing. To protect the Carlyle legacy, what bollocks. It's all gone.
I mean, they did say he liked drinking.
I doubt our brother would have forgotten about it worse than I have.
That door leads to Emma and Gregory's room.
Those are the two people who flirt with each other. And they do a mission. I need... shoes. That's what I was thinking of for Rebecca's room. Why would there be footprints?
Now this is interesting, 47. A letter from Emma's mother stating that Emma is the illegitimate child of Alexa's late older brother, Montgomery.
What? Whoa.
And listen to this. She claims to have witnessed Alexa and Zachary murder him.
Yeah, I just read
The
that.
plot thickens.
It
A
certainly
keychain
does.
pendant for the greenhouse. What's that doing in Emma and Gregory's room, I wonder? And why is the key missing?
What the?
Do I know you?
Yes. Maybe I should leave this cane here. It's cool and all, but it just almost caused me something bad.
You must have been in some incredibly dangerous situations, right? Shooting outs and hostage negotiations, like in movies.
Oh, I'd love to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Nothing out there. We still need to interrogate Rebecca. I don't like you.
Hello there, sir.
You're Gregory, right? Do you know where Rebecca is? Oh, is that her right there? Yes,
Rebecca
it is.
Carlyle, can you tell me about yesterday evening?
We don't really see much of each other, my brothers and I. I suppose it takes our mother's funeral to bring us together, and even then, it's not like we sit on each other's laps. Now, let's see. Patrick, Gregory's son, disappeared straight after dinner. You know, I think he might be in some sort of trouble. Edward wanted to go as well, but Gregory convinced him to stay for a few drinks before they went off for a pint at the local at 9:15. I swear Gregory enjoys Edward's discomfort over staying here. I had a conference call with my New York office at 9, so I spent 3 hours on my laptop in my room and went straight to bed afterwards. I don't know about Emma. She did act a bit strange. You know, I bet she was making lists for changes needing to be done once she gets her hands on Thornbridge Manor. Quite the shock she had when Mother arrived during breakfast. Is there anything else you want to ask me?
Tell me about Zachary. Did he act strange last night?
You know, now you mention it, he was a lot more chatty than usual. He wanted to know about my connections in the publishing business. Apparently, a friend of his is writing a book, which strikes me as very peculiar. I didn't think he had any friends. Is that everything, Mr. Whitmer?
Anything else
No,
you feel like mentioning?
but his plants have hands and can read and write?
Mr. Fernsby, the butler, leave Zachary's room early this afternoon. And he seemed a bit startled when he saw me in the hallway. It's probably nothing. Oh, and one more thing. Please be kind to Edward. He can only take so much. Is there anything else you want to ask me?
Nope, that will be all. Definitely not these three. These three are up to interpretation, but I'm pretty sure it's the butler. Alright, so his office is on this floor. Just gotta find it. It's in a storage room. Is that this way? That isn't the way, because that just goes back out there. That also does that. It's the kitchen. Hey, Edward. I'm gonna go this way.
Patrick
Is
is just
this
as
could
bad. Look at Rosie. He has no respect. Praying.
Rosie, tell me what you did last night.
I'm in trouble, aren't I?
No.
I spent the evening with Patrick. We met after dinner and I went home at 1 in the morning. He said he needed someone real to talk to. When he looks at you, it makes you feel like a bit of anxiety, sir. Like a real
Now, when he looks at
princess.
me, it just
he just
makes me feel
ignores her.
uncomfortable.
Well, he's under a lot of pressure.
He's an idiot. That's what he is.
Yes, I agree.
Did you notice anything out of the ordinary? Any strangers outside the house?
No, we saw no one outside. Except Patrick's mother, Emma. We were sitting on the bench behind the greenhouse talking when she came out and we had to hide. You won't tell her about me and Patrick, will you? She'd insist Madame Carlyle fire me. I'm sure of it.
Too right she will. She's always going on about how things will change once she's in charge of Thornbridge Manor.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. If we keep finding more evidence against that person, we are
the door to Mr. Fernsby's office.
It is, yes. This is where I want to go. So that eliminates... Yep, he is no longer a suspect here. So it's either Emma Carlisle or Mr. Fernsby. 0 of 3 clues. Alright, that is way too zoomed in. Mr. Fernsby's list. Golf club. Fire poker. Mansion master key. One of 3 clues. What's that in there?
Zach?
Half-burnt diary?
This is big. He was about to confess to the world that he and Alexa murdered their older brother Montgomery 46 years ago. And apparently, Mr. Fernsby helped make the murder look like an accident. And 47, the handwriting doesn't match the suicide letter in his room, proving he didn't write it himself.
Painkillers.
Mr. Fernsby
Lethal.
clearly
He used
didn't
enough of
commit the murder, but I think you have enough evidence to convince Madame Carlisle he did. But not the poison used to kill Zachary. Of course, Madame Carlisle doesn't know that. Are you considering to frame the butler, 47? Maybe you should tell him you are ready to present...
He is a viable suspect.
Unless, of course, you want to do some more detecting, 47?
Yeah, I'm going to investigate every room. But I'm pretty sure it was Emma. And also, it looks like Madame Carlisle... Well, no. What I was originally going to say is I thought that Madame Carlisle may have told Mr. Fernsby to kill her brother because he was thinking about confessing. Intel. Edward doesn't have a room. So I guess the greenhouse is the only place left. I think that's outside, obviously. I'm not sure how you keep it... Well, you could, probably, but... I'm not framing the butler. There's the suspect right there. Greenhouse right there.
Bad news, I'm afraid. We don't have any extra fuses. Ethel looked everywhere. It feels like I can't breathe.
I don't believe for a second.
There are 2 clues in here.
Broken lab equipment. Looks like it was recently used, though.
Poisonous flower. I need a wrench. There's the crowbar I was looking for. Should be a wrench around here somewhere. Hedge clippers. Water bottle. Hey, do you... There's some tools around here, right? And there's the wrench. I'm just gonna grab some other stuff I find around here. No. Okay, well, I got the wrench, so I'm going back in the greenhouse, fellas. Let's see what we can find here. Jesus.
This is a table showing lethal dosages for the poison used to kill Zachary.
Something is circled, 47. Female, age 65 to 79, 60 to 64 kilograms. I'd say Madame Carlyle is next in line for a poisoning. You have uncovered enough evidence to tell Madame Carlyle that Emma is the murderer. Quite the detective, 47. I'm impressed. I suggest you go tell Mr. Fernsby. Unless you think there are more secrets to uncover.
I don't think there are. But I might have to execute that plan to kill Madame Carlyle with that poison. Because I made some.
Hey, how are you?
She's pacing because she just killed someone.
I'm ready to present my conclusion to Madame Carlyle.
Very well. If you'll follow me, sir.
Understood, Fernsby.
Yeah, hey, bro.
Okay. We're in England, Dartmoor manner, so I do not know why you said, yeah, hey, bro. Fernsby, you move as slow as a snail trying to eat a rollerblade, or whatever, I don't know. It doesn't make sense, it doesn't need to. Fernsby, move it. Is that Madame Carlyle right there? It looks like her. Moose head. That's a rhino head. That's a moose head.
How are you today, sir?
Lovely.
Can't be too careful.
This is Madame Carlyle's office. Please step inside.
This door?
Your detective skills have gained you access to the Lion's Den, 47. Now, go claim your reward.
So, Mr. Whitmer, you've reached a conclusion. Take a seat. Please, go ahead.
Your niece, Emma Carlyle, murdered your brother Zachary.
My niece? Emma is not my niece. She's my daughter-in-law.
And your niece. Emma is the illegitimate child of your late older brother, Montgomery, who you and Zachary killed 46 years ago.
That's preposterous.
You asked me to find out what happened to Zachary. Would you rather not know?
No. No, go on.
I found a letter from Emma's mother, Jane, who was the fiancée of your older brother at the time of his death. She witnessed how you and Zachary pushed him off the balcony. She believed you did it to steal the Carlyle empire from her and her unborn child. And she raised Emma to reclaim what she lost. Marry your heir, Gregory, get revenge, and secure the Carlyle empire for her bloodline generations to come.
Emma is the daughter of Montgomery and that local girl, Jane.
She is.
Well, the girl got it wrong. I didn't steal anything. I did what was necessary to protect the future of the Carlyles. Montgomery wasn't cut out to take over from father. All heart and no balls.
Emma used the funeral gallery to speed up her installment as the lady of the house, seizing the opportunity to stage Zachary's suicide. She did her homework, used a poison made from one of Zachary's rare plants, found old floor plans from Thornbridge Manor to gain access to his room through a secret passage.
That scheming bitch.
More than you think. I found proof that she will try to poison you next.
Well, I'll have to take care of that. Thank you, Mr. Whitmer. You have not disappointed. I promised you I would reward you generously if you solved the case. So, what do you suggest?
I want the file you have on Arthur Edwards.
Edwards, the Constant. But how do you... Oh, I see. I expected you might show up. But to kill me, not help me. But I've been wrong on so many things lately, so why not this one? I will give you the file on Edwards. You've earned it. I don't suppose I could convince you to deal with my daughter-in-law now you're here. I would like to see her dead. No? What a shame.
I'll do it. You just have to pay me. Oh, I did not realize we were in this room.
The file you want is in the safe.
Understood.
I need some privacy. Thank you.
Good work, 47. That's the file on Arthur Edwards secured. Time to take care of Madame Carlyle.
I have... yeah, that's what I'm looking for.
God, I'm not feeling too good.
Hello, boys.
Huh?
I did not stab her with a poison pen. That didn't happen.
All right there.
We've got an individual vomiting. Stand by.
They were so swollen, it didn't even look like that.
Yeah, and stay out.
Mission complete. Well done, 47.
Gray? Ray, do you copy?
Greetings, sir.
Didn't you say something about a shake before?
I should get back to...
Right.
You're not good at hiding it, pal. Where's Edward's room?
Calm down. Did the portrait photographer check out? You verified his identity?
Everything's in order.
Nope, that's not the room I'm looking for. I want to head this way, maybe. I want to go to the lawyer's room, and across the lawyer's room is the room I'm actually looking for. This isn't the room I'm actually looking for.
Who am I kidding?
That is a cabinet, not a door. This way.
Sir.
Yes. That is my name, sir. I'll disguise this bodyguard because I want to hold the sword. And now I have a crowbar, so I can do this. And I can use the boat key, which is something I want to do. I think it's this way. Yeah, that's just a bridge. That's an axe. We'll take it with us. Hello, security guards. I assume that's the boat. It could be the bike, I guess. I need to find the boat. Is that a boat? It could be a boat, I guess.
I heard Mary fainted when she heard Madame Carlyle was still alive.
And she didn't even see it herself. It was Fernsby who told her.
I can believe that. What a surprise.
And the family has to protect your
Yeah, that's not a boat. Is that on the other side of the mansion? Suppose it would have to be, right? I mean, I have the boat key. I just need to find the boat. Hello there, security guard. The hearse.
Looking good, man. Looking good.
Thank you. I stole this suit myself.
Rebecca? Yes. She's insistent, that one. She kept asking all kinds of questions. Who had the other one? Why I gave it to her, that sort of thing. You did make sure she didn't see you give the other one to the butler? Of course.
A different way to get the case file. Why is this dramatic music playing now? I already have the file. I already have everything I need. I just need to leave. But here's the boat. Look at that beautiful face. Chiseled jaw on this man. You owe him nothing. I'm gonna watch this one.
47. Don't respond, just listen.
Gray.
Diana can't help you now. You need to find Olivia. She will know what to do.
Who's Olivia?
I wish there had been more time.
And then there were none. Thank you, Miss Burnwood. Now, it's my turn.
Hey, he's still a part of Providence. Technically, we haven't killed all of them. They got Gray.
Stay down. Boss wants you alive.
Yeah? How about now?
Over here! Cover me!
Cicada.
Walk away! Or what? You gonna take us all on?
Don't.
Tell the Constant to start running!
You think you've won? 47 is out there. And 47 never misses his mark.
Neither do you, Miss Burnwood. That's what makes you valuable.
You're delusional. You think I would betray 47?
Trust me, you owe him nothing.
What is this?
I told you we could help each other, and I meant it. I look forward to your call.
And that's why this cutscene's called You Know Him Nothing. Yep. 47 killed Diana Burnwood's parents.
Gray is gone. Go to Berlin and stay out of sight. We're all that's left now.
Poor Gray. Back to his face. It's an emotional story, and then just cut to his face. Berlin. Not even going to try to say that one. Argentina. Whew. Also, is that what I think it is? It is. Instead of gripes of wrath, it's grapes of wrath. Agent 17? Breaching charge. I'm gonna do director's commentary again. No, I'm not. Parking lot it is. I want to be able to customize my suit. I'm just gonna skip that.
She's been living alone here for what, 6 years? Ever since the scandal that ruined her career. What?
Why is Edward here? That's the same guy who was Edward in the mansion.
That's not gonna work, buddy. Something came out like
Diana's this way, I guess. There's one of my targets, but I'm not going to kill her here because it never ends well. I have a straitjacket belt. You want to die? No? Okay. I escaped from Berlin. So my mission is to kill Diana Burnwood, right?
Wait.
First hit, more to come.
Let me see your hands. Second warning, show me your hands. Nice and easy.
I didn't mean to do this. I didn't want this fight. Like, I know she's trying to kill me. Well, not necessarily kill me, but... So, challenges, targets. They don't have creative names here? What about, like, the tour? I want to do that mission. But do I have an invitation? Inventory. No, I don't.
Ready, Pam? 3, 2, 1, and...
For more than 2 decades. Oh, God, jeez! Can you believe these people? I think the whole world is their playground.
Don't let them get to you, Pam. Let's just take it from the top.
Fine. You're right. For more than 2 decades, New York-based law firm Morgan, Yates & Cohn has been among the most successful and the most controversial companies in the United States. Founded in the Greed is Good downtown era of the mid-1980s by Kenneth Morgan, Don Yates, and Theodore Cohn, the firm quickly amassed an impressive client roster, counting such corporate behemoths as...
I'm a wolf.
Hey, asshole!
Keep that in.
Sorry to burst your bubble of fine Yates.
Bienvenidos to Viñeda Yates. May I see your invitation, please?
I am sorry, I do not have the invitation. Diana, I need the invitation. Diana, you just leave me here? Fine, I will do it myself.
Guys like Yates don't retire. He can pretend.
Where did the shotgun go? I'm fighting myself. God. But I want to be wearing my other suit. Just because there's no point in using a gun here, and I just want to go in with my normal suit. So when I go over this fence, I should no longer be trespassing.
I got orders, sir. I can't let you through.
Okay, fine.
What can I do for you?
Oh, I can't go through here? Good. Good. I'm looking to go the upstairs. We're in Argentina. Hello there, Mr. Security Guard.
Orvo, got a message from the boss. Duty calls.
Let me guess, the Burnwood woman.
That's right. Yates has arranged for the chief winemaker to take Burnwood and Tamara Vidal on a grand tour of the estate. Wants you to tag along.
Not for my sparkling personality. This Burnwood woman sure has his panties in a twist. Wonder what the deal is.
Yates' business is his business. Just get yourself ready and sign into the visitor center. Oh, have a drink on my behalf.
I don't drink. Makes me sentimental.
Alright, have to disguise myself as the chief winemaker. Easy enough. I'm gonna see if this is a real QR code. Alright, no is the answer. Oh, there are a bunch of QR codes around the map, apparently.
What? What is it now? What?
You have some guests waiting. Senor Yates wanted... Hombre!
Check that out, would you?
¿Entendido?
It's me, man. I got nothing. Right.
You have some guests waiting. Senor Yates wanted you to give them the grand tour. Remember?
If I don't have more important things to do than babysit Yates' socialite friends. It's only harvest season.
Better do what he says, Patron. Big shot New York lawyer like that. You want to get on his bad side.
Well, I'm not going anywhere until I have decided if the crop is ripe for picking. Bring me the 3 Malbec grapes to taste, Ramon. If Yates doesn't like how I prioritize, he can weigh me down with concrete and toss me off a bridge. How's that?
3 grapes, was it? I'll get my picking knife.
Oh well, there's nothing here. Now.
Oh, sorry I took so long, fellas. I did not dump a corpse in a little vat.
Welcome to Vignetta
I promise.
Yates. I'm Gabriel Vargas, chief winemaker.
I am Gabriel
Tour
Vargas.
guide. Any questions before we start?
Yes, but they're all above your pay grade. We're good. Lead the way, Senor Vargas.
Follow me.
Understood, Miss Burnwood. Where we are going is this way, apparently. Sorry, I did not know where we were going on this tour.
First
This here is the
production
production room.
where our prize-winning Malbec grapes are processed. Our equipment is state-of-the-art, including a drag-in freezer unit. And last but not least, our grape crusher. Industrial size for your disposal purposes.
Interesting.
Follow me, please.
I think we should present this next because I want to kill them in that freezer.
This is our grape crusher. The destemmed grapes are crushed into a thick pulp by a powerful rotating cylinder, making each grape quite impossible to ID.
Have you heard any workplace accidents?
What? Fall into the vat and get crushed to a pulp?
You'd have to be a bona fide idiot. Waste of space, if you ask me.
Follow me.
What?
I mean, it sounds fun. We're just gonna head to load it so I didn't kill him. Because I also want to do the freezer and everything.
Where's the production floor, where our prize-winning Malbec grapes are processed.
Yes, I will grab this bottle of wine.
Including a drag-in freezer unit. And last but not least, our grape crusher. Industrial size for your disposal purposes.
Interesting.
Follow me.
I would like to present this room next.
Next on our tour is the fermentation atrium. In these spacious
Hurry up,
tanks,
people.
which could easily be able to contain a couple of hundred human bodies.
What?
The sugars in the wine are converted to alcohol.
Why would you say that?
This is also where we squeeze the must into a fine juice using our grape presser.
Fascinating.
Come along.
Well, I am going to save here because I know we are going to be able to kill her in here.
This is the facility's grape presser, where the freshly crushed pulp is pressed through a fine filter, leaving only the flesh and skins behind. Much more efficient than the ancient practice of grape stomping, but also less personal.
Who are you again?
Holy crap. This is aggressively violent in the ways I can kill people. Oh, wow. That was fun.
This is the facility's grape presser, where the freshly crushed pulp is pressed through a fine filter, leaving only the flesh and skins behind. Much more efficient than the ancient practice of grape stomping, but also less personal.
So, this is what the little guy feels like.
Yes, I suppose that is a way you could put it. I would like to present our fine freezer next. Get out of the way, ma'am. Come on, get over here. Oh, I could have just went around. Never mind, ma'am. Carry on.
This is an industrial cold storage unit, useful for preventing cellular decomposition. It easily reaches temperatures of minus 10 degrees Celsius. Trust me, you don't want to stay inside for long.
But you will stay inside for a minute, right? Come on, it's fun.
No kidding. Hey, there's no doorknob on the inside. Seems like a pretty glaring safety omission, if you ask me.
Probably soundproof, too.
Anyway. Well, Diana, that was fun. Come on, hurry up and die. Load. Oh wow, we get to do this whole thing again.
Tour is the production floor, where our prize-winning Malbec grapes are processed. Our equipment is state-of-the-art, including a drag-in freezer unit. And last but not least, our grape crusher. Industrial size.
Indeed.
For your disposal purposes.
Interesting.
Follow me, please.
I will present you is the
This
freezer.
is an industrial cold storage unit, useful for preventing cellular decomposition. It easily reaches temperatures of -10 degrees Celsius. Trust me, you don't want to stay inside for long.
No kidding. Hey, there's no doorknob on the inside. Seems like a pretty glaring safety omission if you ask me.
Probably soundproof, too.
Well, not echo-proof. Sorry, I have led you the wrong way. We are going to go up here for our next stop on our tour.
This is our grape crusher. The destemmed grapes are crushed into a thick pulp by a powerful rotating cylinder, making each grape quite impossible to ID.
Have you had any workplace accidents?
What? Fall into the vat and get crushed to a pulp? You'd have to be a bona fide idiot. Waste of space, if you ask me.
Follow me.
It's funny because I pushed you into that earlier. Anyway. Moving on.
Next on
This is our fermentation room.
fermentation atrium. In these spacious tanks, which could easily be able to contain a couple of hundred human bodies,
Seriously, we stop mentioning that 47.
to alcohol. This is also where we squeeze the must into a fine juice using our grape presser.
Fascinating.
Come along.
Here is said grape
This
presser.
is the facility's grape presser, where the freshly crushed pulp is pressed through a fine filter, leaving only the flesh and skins behind. Much more efficient than the ancient practice of grape stomping, but also less personal.
So, this is what the little guy feels like.
Yeah, sure. Anyway, carrying on. We will show you up here next. You're getting the full tour. I'm going to save here because I assume I can kill you in here too. Whoa, there are so many ways to kill you.
Our large fermentation tanks are constructed from solid French oak, and each contain up to 500 gallons of grape must. You don't want to fall in, but if you do, at least you'll die happy.
Well, looks like an accident waiting to happen.
Occupational hazard. Hey, Burnwood?
You're an occupational hazard. Actually, you're a payday, but still. Come on, Valdi. Vidal, I guess. Alright, I guess I have to load here because I didn't wait for them to get up here. So they didn't lean on it. I will take this wrench. Hey, Burnwood. Diana. Hurry up, you two. Ooh, there's more. Oh, this the screwdriver.
Our large fermentation tanks are constructed from solid French oak, and each contain up to 500 gallons of grape must. You don't want to fall in, but if you do, at least
Oh, it's so fun to kill her. How could I resist? Mission stories, intel, assassination.
Our large fermentation tanks are constructed from solid French oak, and each contain up to 500 gallons of grape must. You don't want to fall in, but if you do, at least you'll die happy.
Well, looks like an accident waiting to happen.
Occupational hazard. Hey, Burnwood?
What is your problem, Tamara? Anyway, we can move on now.
Final stop, the barrel room. Nothing dramatic, just wine biding its time. The vault next door contains our most precious bottles, but the access doors are made from ballistic glass and can only be unlocked from the security room high above our heads. So, unless you're the Sparrow, don't get any ideas.
Remarkable.
Yeah, hey, bro.
Ah, here comes Mr. Yates now. Perfect timing.
Ah, Miss Burnwood, is it not? Don Yates. Pleased to meet you. You come very highly recommended. As Chief of the Heralds, let me be the first to say welcome aboard.
Why, thank you, Mr. Yates. Rest assured that I will be following your every lead. Very closely.
Say, that reminds me. We're about to have a little Herald get-together up at the house. Just a modest toast to celebrate my forthcoming inauguration as Constant. You are, of course, most welcome to join us. I believe you shall make a fine Herald once the training wheels are off.
He's going to be the next Constant?
Capital, right this way, into the lion's
Are you deaf or what? You're not allowed to be here.
Oh, almost forgot. Cortazar, please nip down to the wine cellar and tell Mr. Flowers, the sommelier, to prep the 1945 Grand Paladin and bring it up to the house for our special occasion.
Got it, Chief.
Whoa.
Flowers. Mr. Yates wants the 1945 Grand Paladin brought up to the house. Special occasion. What?
Did aliens land on the front lawn? Have the ghosts of Jesus, John Lennon, and Ava Perón unexpectedly come for dinner? Out here, what could possibly be so special?
Above your clearance, Flowers. Just fetch it already.
Fine. What's the passcode again?
Last year of World War II. Get to look it up.
Are you all right, Patron?
I'm fine, Santino. It's just the 1945 Grand Paladin. It is perfection, irreplaceable. You don't drink the 1945 Grand Paladin any more than you would write a shopping list on the Mona Lisa. Men like Don Yates know the price of everything, but the value of nothing.
I am sorry, Patron. Say, what if we exchanged the labels? Served him a different wine?
Ah, you are devious, Santino. But no. If Mr. Yates wishes to destroy something beautiful, I will not stand in his way.
Is it 1945? It is. I guess we have to start from here. I also have to go to the bathroom, so I'm gonna be a second. Alright. I am back and realized it is past midnight.
Land on the front lawn. Have the ghosts of Jesus, John Legend, and Abel come to dinner. Out here. What could possibly special?
Above your clearance, Flowers.
Fine. What's the passcode again?
You have to look it up. Shame on you.
Are you all right, Patron?
I'm fine, Santino. It's just the 1945 Grand Paladin. It is perfection, irreplaceable. You don't drink the 1945 Grand Paladin any more than you.
I'm getting out of here.
Sir, I present to you the 1945 Grand Paladin.
Huh. Somehow I thought it'd be bigger. Come on, Flowers. Guests are waiting.
That is a really cool door.
Go on, get yourself patted down. We're still on alert from all the big shot CEOs getting up.
This shit's all messed up. Do something, please.
Alright, that's the only thing illegal on me.
What is it? I need to search you if you want to pass.
Alright, sir.
I better not find something on you. I don't want to know what's gonna happen if I do.
Do not worry.
Okay, everything seems to be in order here. You'll get to stepping, Holmes.
So here's the deal, Flowers. The boss is having a powwow with some employees, and discretion is the name of the game. I'm sure you figured that out already, you being a scholar and all. Don't discuss, disclose, or hell, even contemplate what goes down. Just set your mind to Wool Gathering Road. You think you can do that for me, Flowers?
Worry not, Mr. Cortazar. I'm the very soul of discretion.
Good man.
I mean, he's not wrong. I'm gonna have to come back and look for the QR codes.
Go on, place the wine on the table. I'll pour it.
I have always considered the heralds the unspoken hero.
Ah, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Flowers, our resident sommelier. I believe he has brought us something quite special. Perhaps you will educate us, Mr. Flowers.
This is the 1945 Grand Paladin. One of only 5 bottles in existence. The vintage is legendary. The proverbial unicorn wine. The year was hot. The wine's super concentrated, and thanks to hail and frost, the production was small. Only 300 bottles were ever produced. And when the vineyard was bombed during the closing days of World War II, only a single crate survived. It is said to have amazingly complex aromas with long, savory layers of fruit and spice flavors, and a silky texture. Enjoy.
Wonderful. Thank you, Mr. Flowers. Feel free to stick around in case our guests have questions. This wine was gifted to me by the Art Society in acknowledgement of my firm's legal services. It stands as a powerful reminder that Providence draws its strength not from force, but from partnership. We are but a few, and yet together we are unstoppable, because we stand united. My friends, loyalty is everything, which is why we cannot allow traitors into our ranks.
Ah, yes. Here it comes.
This woman has waged bloody war on us. More than a dozen heralds and operatives dead. Your colleagues and clients, my friend, Ken Morgan. Not to mention the partners themselves, our founders, our benefactors. Make no mistake, this woman's hands are soaked.
Yeah, keep it real, bud.
Our blood. And Arthur Edwards, the new supreme head of Providence, is handing her the keys to the kingdom. Now, does that seem right to you, my friends? Does that sound like loyalty?
Yes.
Perhaps Edwards simply recognizes talent when he sees it. Perhaps this is why I am also in the running to become constant. And following this childish outburst, I dare say I am in the lead. Dawn.
You're lying, of course. Which only proves my point. You cannot be trusted, Miss Burnwood. This woman will be our downfall. That is, unless we take matters into our own hands. You are heralds, sworn to protect Providence against all threats, including inside ones. I have devised a plan. Together we can make it work.
These are the heralds of Providence.
Now, my friends. Are you with me?
Yes.
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 I agree.
Listen to yourselves. Don Yates is not even appointed constant yet. And already he conspires to betray his master. I don't pretend to understand Edward's every move, but I do know that this man is an opportunist and unworthy of office.
Then you are a traitor to the heralds. The room is against you, Tamara. Stand down now or share her fate.
Edwards will hear about this.
I think not. I am sorry, but you brought this on yourself. Mr. Cortazar?
Didn't even have to
Escort
do
Miss
anything.
Burnwood to my office. I'll join you shortly.
Right. Move it. Let's go.
I'm warning you, Yates. This will not go your way.
Huh.
Entonces.
We need to get our story straight. Diana Burnwood died today by the hand of her rogue Agent 47. Tamara Vidal, who saw through the assassin's disguise, was, alas, killed as well. This
Remember, Flowers,
is what
you never saw
Unless you got a burning desire to find out. I just told you this area is... I'm gonna take you down.
Hit her on it. Savor the minute.
What was it?
Hey, you. You did this.
Yeah. All right, I'm up. What's going on?
We know who he is here. I have zero info on the perpetrator.
Took you long enough? Quick, clear the floor and get yourself a guard outfit. Yates won't be long.
Basement key. Diana?
Good. I was beginning to worry.
Were you?
No. Damn it.
What are we doing here?
Listen up, 47. Yates will be here shortly. He'll let our Cortazar do his dirty work, but he won't pass up on the... Damn!
So, private space, kill room decor.
And blend in. When I provide a distraction, you just be ready to move.
Huh, calendar. Coward. Alright, he is coming up, Diana. Let's get ready.
Corvo, pick up your damn phone. Plan B is a go. I repeat, Plan B is a go. Start prepping a crime scene, like we discussed. Remote, staged accident. Oh, and Corvo, make it for 2. Just improvise. Miss Burnwood.
You rolled out the red carpet just for me. Dawn, you shouldn't have.
So confident, even in defeat. I suppose you're not used to danger, always safe behind your screens. Just tell me one thing before we part ways.
Why me?
Why you? Why would Edwards trust you? Please. It will keep me awake at nights, and I'm 65. I get up 4 times to piss as it is.
Oh, it's simple, really. Edwards is proud. He considers himself the cleverest man alive, and yet we tricked him on Isle of Scale, and it's eating him up.
Scale?
He needs to win. Full,
not Seagal.
unequivocal victory. My recruitment was just the feather in his cap. By the way, you were right about one thing.
Yeah, I'm all ears.
Turns out this woman will If it's any consolation, Dawn,
what are you doing, you asshole? Don't just stand there! Shoot her!
And I will make it my mission to tear down Providence brick by brick. Finish it.
I'll just...
Such a good boy.
Well done, 47. Better get rid of the body. Won't be long before they come looking. When you're done, meet me on the dance floor.
Oh, there's his car keys.
And dress appropriately.
Okay, apparently this wasn't the best idea I've had. I'm looking up the safe code. Two 2006.
Sir, you can't be here. Don't get me wrong, but I'll
come on, I don't have level 20 Mastery in Sapienza again yet. .45 caliber therapy. You know what? I'm going to end this stream here. Alright, bye everybody that's not watching. There are 0 current viewers right now. Anyway, adios.